Hey guys, this is Andy Johnson with eXp Realty and the Andy Johnson Group in South Florida. So happy to have you here today. So today we are going to talk about, are we in a real estate bubble? All right, so here we go. Is the market the same as it was in 2007? Are we getting ready to bust? I'm getting asked this question every day by family, friends, and clients. And while there's some similarities with what's happening today with extremely low inventory and high prices and people going crazy, there are some major differences in this market and what we experienced then. First, you have to understand real estate bubbles are extremely rare. And I know the market's kind of crazy right now, the stock market, the real estate market, and words like recession are getting thrown around, but historically during recessions, real estate has done very well. You know, in 2007, there were some shady lending practices going on. ARM loans were really popular, and there was a lot of speculative buying happening on properties that didn't even exist. Things were happening then that just can't happen now. And that's one of the big differences in what we're experiencing. Homeowners were taking out extremely risky mortgages, and lenders were giving them. They were taking mortgages that really they had no way to afford, and when things got bad, they ended up having negative equity on a home with a monthly payment that they couldn't afford. So what happens? Well, we started seeing short sales like crazy, we started seeing foreclosures like crazy, inventory went nuts, and we all knew what happened from there. This market, we are not experiencing that same type of buyer. We have extremely qualified buyers in our market, and that is a massive difference from 2007. Another major contributing factor that we have to consider is the inventory itself. Prior to COVID, we already had a shortage of homes on the market. About 3 million units is what we were short. You know, COVID hit and it just exacerbated that even more. I've heard estimates of up to 10 million units is what we're short. It could take 10 years to get up to that. You know, builders aren't building the way that they needed to, and when they did, they were building luxury style homes, leaving the starter home individual at a big loss. We've got millennials that are buying at a rate that have never been seen. The average age of home purchasing has gone down. We also have institutional people that are coming in and buying like we've never seen before in the residential market. And the fact is, we have more people moving to Florida than we have leaving. And all of these things are putting a tremendous amount of pressure on our inventory. It's what's increased pricing, and it's probably what's going to keep that increased pricing where it's at. Another important thing that you have to consider, and we kind of already touched on it a little bit, is who's buying these homes. Well, extremely qualified buyers are buying these homes. Cash buyers. You know, the people that are using loans are coming in with a ton of money down. We're seeing 20%, 30%, 50%, 70% down on a lot of these home loans. And what does that mean? That means that these people are able to afford the homes that they're in. And the likelihood of a lot of foreclosures coming back to the market, spiking our inventory, and causing things to come tumbling down are just extremely low. There's no reason for it to happen. So here it is. Bottom line. The market is changing. We are seeing inventory grow, but that's not a bad thing. I know you're seeing a lot of price reductions when you look on Zillow, Realtor, or my site, PremierJupiterHomes.com. But what we're not seeing is sales price coming down. You know, sellers are still trying to shoot the moon with really high numbers, but then having to come back down to reality, and the sales prices are remaining strong. And truthfully, this has made it better for both parties. Sellers are still getting amazing numbers for their homes, but when you're going to purchase a home, it's way easier now. You know, you have more of a selection. You don't have to feel the pressure to give everything away. So it doesn't really matter if you're a home seller or a home buyer. This is a great market for you. So here it is, folks. Like we just said, whether you're a buyer or seller, it is a great time to be in the real estate market in South Florida. And I would love to talk to you, whether you want to talk about buying, whether you want to talk about selling, or maybe you just want to have a conversation about what this market looks like. Give me a call anytime. I can't wait to have the conversation. Have a good one. See you later.